Today's episode, we're going to be covering the best 3 exercises that help me speed up my recovery. For this first drill, we're going to be doing an exercise that's great for building up mobility, strength, endurance in those hips by adding the resistance of the water. It's going to be the leg swinging forward and back. We're going to start with the arms at first. A few different options. Again, we can do hands on the hips the whole time, arms out to the side, or if you're finding a little bit of trouble balancing and stability through it with those two, again, hold on to the side of the pool and keep that stability. The final and hardest option is, again, we're gonna have the arms swinging through the water as the leg swings, okay? We're gonna have all the weight on one leg and the other one is gonna be swinging, okay? It's gonna go back, forward, back, forward. How we sync it up. If we're just doing with the arms on the hips, they go like this. If you want to do the hardest one where it's swinging, so if the right leg is moving forward, that left arm goes with it, and then we alternate. I want you guys to build up to a minute swinging on one leg, switch, and then a minute on the other leg, eventually getting up to 3 sets of it. In previous episodes, we've done different extensions with the legs, different kicks. If you want to mix it up and try some of those, you can find that episode up here. Check it out as well. Mix and match. For this drill, we're going to be switching it up, and instead of having the legs swing forward and back, we're going to be doing the leg swings from side to side, okay? I usually recommend people start by facing the wall, again, shallow into the pool, both hands on, not too close to the wall, so you have room for that leg to swing. That's the one option. Other ones that are a little bit trickier are hands on the hips or hands out to the side for this one, okay? So let's start with that right leg. We're gonna swing it out and then swing it in, okay? Swing it out, in, okay? Then we bring that leg back to the starting position and we switch to the other side, swing it out, in, okay? In terms of length of time, build up to 1 minute, one leg, 1 minute the other leg, 3 sets. Making sure, again, we're avoiding any kind of curling. I don't want to see any of this. If we're looking at it from the side, don't curl that back. And making sure that the hips don't fall back as you're swinging, okay? Make sure that the hips are nice and square under your shoulders the whole time. How are you feeling so far? I know sometimes those types of movements can be tricky. Take your time, take a couple deep breaths, or try to stick with us for this last exercise. We're gonna be doing for this drill, the standing leg curl. Again, for this one, shallow into the pool. For the arms, we're actually gonna be holding onto the wall for this drill. If you find that it's a little too easy and you wanna try without, that's okay. But I'm primarily gonna be explaining us facing and standing, holding the wall, okay? Again, this one, keep the elbow slightly bent. For distance-wise, you can be a little closer because the leg's gonna be moving back. However, a little bit of a distance just gives you a little bit more stability. So we're gonna be holding arms on the wall. Legs, again, find a comfortable position. Can be a little bit apart. You can even keep them together. However, I usually recommend a little bit of distance or hip width. And we're gonna start by moving one leg, one heel, backwards, all right? Keep that knee straight down and we move that heel back. Again, holding on to the wall, hold it for a second or two, and then bring it down and then switch. Bring the leg back and switch. For this one, I want you guys to make sure that we avoid any kind of bending at the hips, so I don't wanna see this. Okay, make sure that the hips are straight forward, glutes are engaged, pushing forward, and we move the knee, keep it straight down, we move that leg back and switch. In terms of repetitions, in terms of amount of times I want you to be doing it, again, build up to 10 times with each leg. We start with 5, building up to 10, right leg, left leg. Hope these exercises have been helpful for you. Any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Also, if you want us to cover anything in future episodes, leave a comment, let us know.